All right, folks, we are live in California. Breaking news. This is a live out in the fire. I'd like to thank Kevin Ship for giving me this opportunity and information. Whew. Holy crap. I'm going to let everybody come on in before we start. Joanne, my heart is with you right now. And this is what they're doing. I'll tell you in a minute. Just give me a moment. Got 3 watching? Okay, that's cool. Let me share this on my Facebook. Actually, my 2 Facebooks. Shoot, yeah. Let everybody get in here. We're going to talk about this, what's happening and what's going on, and this is so devastation. Not everybody is a pedophile in California. That's what burns me up. Why don't they just go after the ones that's doing that? Why are they going after everyone? Okay. All right, 3 people watching. I think it'll get bigger in a minute. So stand by. Who's that? Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Leah. From Michigan. All right. You're seeing Yosemite on fire, folks. This is Yosemite. A nice little park, no doubt. Yosemite is a beautiful place. Well, was a beautiful place until China burned it up. Guys, people don't realize this. Our government partied too much with our money, and they borrowed too much money from China. We owe a lot of money, folks, and this is like the Godfather or some gangster saying, all right, you got to pay up. But this is not the way to do it, guys. This is not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. I don't care who you are. This is not the way to do it. Thanks for the 2 likes, but it's a sad situation. It really is. U.S. Navy is warning China to leave the premises or else. Is the United States wants to fight now? I wish they would make up their mind because I'm tired of this crap. I really am. I mean, look at this, folks. This is bad. This is a live view of California right now. Guess they're going to use the drones on taking people's land and people's lives. Is what Roddy Piper was right. Before he died, I'm going to let y'all hear this. Let's see if I can find it. Roddy Piper talks about they. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to let y'all listen to this. And by the way, Roddy Piper was murdered by the NWO. Right after he did this, he died. All right, listen to this. Y'all don't have to comment down below. Believe it or not, I just got a message saying by email by Google that comments down below will be disappearing very, very soon. So just watch and share. Okay. Hey Brenda. Okay. Who's this? Sal. Okay. This is Yosemite, folks. California, live. Y'all share this. Show your family, your friends, that they want to say that y'all are crazy. The ones that sent me a message saying your family said you were crazy, well, tell them to comment. Come in here. We'll see how crazy they are when they find out how true this is going on. It's going to make Burns look bad because he said I was crazy. So, we'll see who's crazy, Burns. How about that? With your Stonewall 313 videos and they still on there. You've been reported, man. And so is Matt Generous. I've got a bunch of girls reporting you. Anybody that's against bullies, I want you to report we're going to lose and this guy Burns. I want you to report Dustin too. If you really care about me and you care about this channel and you care about loving people and kids that's being bullied by these idiots online, I want y'all to do that. If you really care. It's not, it's not that hard to do. But here we go. They are trying to keep us asleep. Here we go, folks. Roddy Piper, WWF, WWE champion and WCW wrestler. Enjoy. And by the way, this is Ronda Rousey's family. Enjoy.
And make a statement about that. And They Live is partially a political statement. It's partially a tract on the world that we live in today. And as a matter of fact, right now, it's even more true than it was then. We are manipulated by a lot of media around us. We are consumed by consumerism.
And by the way, if you don't know who that is talking, that is John Carter, the makers of Michael Myers and Halloween, and They Live.
And as you can see, the recent events in this country, they are still among us. They do live, indeed. It's really interesting. The movie They Live, when it was made, was more about Reaganomics at the time. But with as music lulls you to sleep, conspiracies, one of the things that the movie has done is it's taken on a life of its own. It never gets old as we see the world evolve and try to make us a little chip. The same thing's happening over and over again. You watch They Live, and it gives you, it's kind of like the Cliff Notes for what's going on. John Carpenter, when we shot the scene with the homeless people, he actually used the homeless people there. John is a big activist, and I give him all the respect in the world for that. Turning out and showing what the world's become. I don't know why America has homeless people. It's terrible, but this is the kind of thing that needs to be exposed to America. They need to know, they're trying to put us to sleep. I'm a born rebel. You know what, with They Live and the mind control and everything that's going on, there's one thing that can escape people. If you don't have somebody personal to you that has been harmed by not only by the conspiracies and all the tributaries that lead to that, run off that. If you don't have someone close to you shaking at nighttime because he got blown up twice. Battle stations. Went over again and got blown up 2 times. Then it doesn't mean so much to you. Every time we want to go to war, we send your boy to war. My boy's already been there. And it becomes with the mind control, trying to dumb down the society, drugging society, putting stuff. I mean, it's a major conspiracy for a new world order. There's no doubt about it. In my humble opinion, there's no doubt about it that the world is trying to evolve into something. This is just my humble opinion. Sure, the world has to go someplace. Okay, we've got so many countries around the world fighting that the world has to get together in some kind of way, in some kind of fashion, instead of killing people, killing children for oil. I had one idea that crossed my mind was, as soon as they let us see the aliens, we'll all get together because it'll be us against them. And you need some kind of shock value like that. Either that or we're going to self-destruct. I think that in all cultures, people are basically very good-hearted. It's just the extremists or the people that are running and pushing the buttons. I think that they want one governmental force to govern the world. It's just that everybody's got their own agenda. You can't get that done unless Gandhi's around. You can't. We can't get everybody on the same page. Well, another idea is if we all spoke the same language, it'd be kind of cool because communication is gone. And then you can't tell when they say obey. You know, we were mad at Russia for how long? But I've been there, and they're pretty nice people. They don't want to over the Cuban Missile Crisis. If you go back and look at it, Russia didn't want to start a nuclear war. Pretty good people around the world. So what is the world trying to evolve to? We have so many different people, and there's zero population has not happened yet, and we're growing and growing. Like China, what are you doing, China? The thing in Syria, what's China doing? Why are we sending our boys? Somebody else sending their boys. What's the UN doing? So what do I believe is trying to happen? I believe that a lot of people with their own agendas are trying to come around and make one government to govern the entire world. They're targeting the kids, and they're telling them how to think. They're dumbing them down in school. For instance, when my kids were in school, they had like no paper days. They didn't have paper to write on because of a shortage, or they'd pull the teachers. And that's a real heat getter for a dad who makes a living wrestling with his body. When I go to feed my family, and all of a sudden you've got a school that has no paper for my kids. So why do you have no? Well, you see, it all starts with the kids. And as you get older and a little wiser, you're harder to fool. But you put up another pop idol for the kids. Put up another piece of music that maybe is nothing but vulgarity for the kids. You know, bang it into them. I think in the early 60s, they had a TV called the Brunswick. And the people that bought it, Dad would go to work, Mom would be there, and Dad would come back home, and all of a sudden she bought 20 pounds of dog food, but they don't have a dog. And they found out that there was a little button in the TV called the Brunswick. And when the commercials came on, they did something that shot out these waves and made you buy. That's in the early 60s. Can you imagine how sophisticated they are now? Holy cow. So if they had that kind of mind control back then, the only reason I think that I'm not a good case study for them is because I was a born gypsy. I don't really there's no place to halter me, and I'm not afraid to speak out. But they're my children. And you say, what do I worry about my children? And I have 5 grandchildren. And I'm very worried about them because the earth is not stable right now. First of all, just before the break, you were saying, why does it control some people, and why does somebody like myself or maybe Sean it doesn't control? And with They Live, the character Nada was based very much on my life. I don't come from any place. I was born in a place called Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, coldest place on earth. And I was moved all over the world till I was 13, and I went every day. They've got, they got to hit you every day. I understand on the signs, but in my particular case, my job was to make you angry. And so I was doing a lot of subliminal things in my interviews. And from my own business, I know what it is to control somebody. It's like when the radio first came out, and people that would sit by the radio and what was it, Seabiscuit would listen to the radio, or Joe Louis was Max Schmeling, I can't remember the other guy's name. Boxing. Yeah, they would all tune into the radio because it was like this unbelievable device. And then when television came on, one of the hottest shows was pro wrestling because it was easily produced and it's an international language. But within my ranks, there are no rules, so you can't program me. And then once you get a little older, and I've seen people that are programmed, you learn how they do that, and it becomes evident that the different things that they do in the government, questions you're not allowed to ask.
The discourse is always they, right? And the funny thing is, they live. Who is they? People always say, who is they? The conspiracy theorists, we're always saying they. And what's interesting about what you're saying and what Rod was saying, all of us, I think, come across this corruption at some point in our lives, right? And it's not just the fact of traveling is amazing. Obviously, when you get brushed with the streets, it's amazing. But at the end of the day, we all come across corruption. We all see the corruption of the police force. We all see corruption in our own family, right? The question is, do we go along and get along, or do we start to point it out? Now, those of us who are more inclined toward justice and whatnot, we want to see the good thing happen. But there's still this factor in the film that we haven't talked about yet, and that is, there are sociopaths. There are people, this part of the population that have no emotion. They are not human. And I think the human race that has not yet come to terms with the fact that there is 10% of the population that are sociopathic, that do not have human emotion or boundaries, and they are not human. So when we say, hey, we'll give him a pass, he's human, hey, he can, he made a mistake, we're not understanding that fundamentally the they we're talking about is a small percentage of the population that does not care about humanity.
You have to live within the system to be programmed. They have to at least get to you, your senses in some way. And if they don't know where you are, and they don't know how, like I didn't have until I was 19 years old, nobody knew I was alive. I didn't have a social security number. I didn't have any passport. I didn't have anything. And so I was this kid that would do whatever I needed to do that the guys, the older pro wrestlers would tell me to do. It's one of those things that, like, with They Live, with the conspiracies, and tying that all in, you gotta go deep. You have to have the courage to dive in, and the faithless. You don't understand real programming, nor how ugly that gets.
Interaction with him, I'm sure you came across some interesting discussions as to what he thought, who they really are, and does he really believe that they are aliens?
Yeah, they was the propaganda the world was shoving down our throats. But John and I, we talked a lot before we made this movie. I took it real serious, and I don't want to speak for John, but just the way I remember it, I don't think we're the only living source of energy in the universe by any means at all. And there's big committees right now getting together and talking about people, things from other planets, aliens, whatever you want to call them, tall whites, grays, reptiles. And we weren't that detailed with it, but John and I both agreed that we don't think that we're alone in the universe. And I think that, and I ran across a doctor friend of mine who didn't agree with me at all. And I found that amazing, that an educated man like that would not see that far. But maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know there. I think the world, you know what I think? I think the world, the real men of the world have to stand up and say, I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Time to take a stand, boys. You know what? You got a little courage. Stand up for yourself. Oh, a bunch of...
Curiosity fuels you. So when you're ready for a fulfilling new career, let your curiosity...
Did y'all see that? That looked like a drone that just went past. Okay, this is what I want to say about the drones, okay? They're catching these, the woods on fire at nighttime where you can't really see it when you're asleep, okay? Thanks for the 4 likes. I don't believe in aliens, but I believe in illegal aliens, and that's China. And that's who's doing this. Now, the United States, you just seen a message just now come up. I don't know if y'all watch Utopia Mania, YouTube Mania, or whatever you want to call it. He just showed a whole bunch of ships and Navy, a bunch of stuff going somewhere. I don't know where they were going, but it said on his title that the U.S. is confronting China. Could this be because of California? Who knows? All I know is we had a problem a week ago. I just now found this out. Oregon, and it's funny that we just had an earthquake in Oregon. They're having tarfs with food. It's like fish, and you can go look it up if you want to, if you don't believe me. That they're fighting against, fighting over lobsters and fish and stuff. Actually, a lot of seafood. It's happening right now, folks. I think China's upset that we're finally ahead. We're going somewhere with the economy. And I think China is doing all they can to ruin it because Obama, the Clintons, and the Bushes don't want President Trump doing anything right for us. Now, Donald Trump is trying to sign an executive order on our food stamps to get them back for our kids. They need to do it fast. I'm seeing kids on the side of the streets don't got food. That's why I'm upset. I'm upset with him with that. And we got to get it fixed. Let's see. Let's go back. Okay. Let's keep on going. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is for Joanne. Her family died over the weekend. 2 kids and grandmother died in California. So, Joanne, if you're watching, this video is for you. And I wanted to show you a live view of what the drones have done to Yosemite and other California counties. But if you're on the West Coast, you need to get out. Seriously. I don't know where you need to go, but you need to get out. You haven't seen my blue and white map, you need to get out. Are you coming back? It's true that. Coming back from what, Oscar? And how you doing, Delgado? Thanks for sharing my stuff on Facebook. You are a hell of a troop. Yeah, it's really hot. It looks like hell, folks, here in California. No doubt. Okay, Amy. Hello, Amy. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the screen tonight. I can't. My left eye is hurting me, so please understand that. I will read them, I promise. I usually read them after the show so I can see if I've been shadow banned or censored. They tried to censor me on the other one. It's alright. I believe I'm getting the word out slowly but surely. But this one is until you've been in California like I have, I seen it coming. I'm just glad I got out of there. But listen to what Roddy Popper says about They Live. This is all connected together with the Chinese, and he just said China. So everybody's saying China. I mean, even I'm saying China. So We got to stop them. We're outnumbered, guys, and that's why we got to quit fighting against each other. We got to work as a team. Americans, brothers and sisters, we got to. We can't let the Red Dragon win. And he won't. Not if I'm alive.
Fuel that change. Grand Canyon.
Sniveling whiners and over in Syria, like, I'm not qualified. I just know, like, who are you going to send over there? Why don't the Chinese help? What is the UN doing? And I saw those pictures. I'm not qualified, but I got 4 kids, and I got real angry. And that they had a huge portrait from like the Holocaust to
Chemical
weapons, and then they took the picture down. So I understand what you're saying. Again, you need to stand up against they. And yes is the answer. Coming into that tunnel, it's like where the Illuminati have their meetings.
Anything that you know anything about those meetings?
Do I know anything about them? I like to go in there and say hi to those guys.
All right. After he said that to the New World Order, he said on his Twitter account before he died, Roddy Piper, shut the government down, ? They live is a documentary, but it is coming true. Everything they want you to obey. I'm like Roddy Piper. I want to do more than say hi. I want to punch every old man in there in the face. Even Ronald Reagan was one of them in Bohemian, California. Gosh, if I can find that video of Julia Roberts dancing with the New World Order, y'all gonna be shocked. No, I might have seen it. I don't know, but it blows me away. China is doing a number on us, guys. Hawaii and now California. It's like they're doing one state at a time. Oh, and Iowa, California, Florida, Texas. We'll be next. I mean, go look at the map. If you're not in the blue, you're going to be fighting against China. China's the only people that's coming after our land, folks. Only. The UN just found this out. They're running out of money because Donald Trump just crushed them. Crushed them hard on their money. I didn't know that till just a while ago. Why are you doing live right now? Should be in here, Justice. I don't understand. Peace, love, justice. I don't understand you. You're not even worried about the world. You're worried about how much your mascara is these days. I don't understand it. But China versus the U.S., is it going to happen? Well, in the movie it will, but it won't even be our military. It will be us fighting. Just like in the movie Red Dawn. So, that's not looking good. But here we go with, let's see here. What's the best story on this? Because it's kind of getting bad. It really is. I'm not going to lie. What do y'all think? Were y'all out there? Are you coming back? What does that mean? Am I coming back? I'm here. I've heard you say that twice already. I'm finding out the post shift is happening. That's why you're getting all the earthquakes and all the tornadoes that's happening on the Midwest area. Just found that out. How about that stuff? Interesting, huh? Seen that coming. I think what's disturbing is people are not awake. yet, and I'm still trying. I'm going to keep on trying to wake y'all up because I think y'all deserve it. Have y'all seen the Podesta murder video that I did of Chester Bennington? He was trying to warn you about this day. He was about to go to court against his own father. Y'all need to go look at it because it shows Chester Bennington, Lincoln Park, as he was a kid in a scalding hot bathtub or shower. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's bad. Let's see here. We've already played that one. Here you go, folks. Check this out.
You guys know what this represents?
Tell us, sir.
Maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm. We have the world's great military people in this room, I will tell you that. And we're going to have great evening. Thank you all for coming.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
You're right, James. You're right, James. You got it right. Hey, Mountain Mama. Hey, friend. We're going to talk some more again on the phone, I promise. Just haven't had time lately. I haven't got to call Gail back. Gail's been going through a lot. She's depressed down in Florida. She's going through a divorce. And we're going to get through this, okay? Amy just had a blackout in Florida. You're welcome. And yeah, we got a firestorm happening right now in California. And if you just joined me, China's drones have been approaching California for a long time. What I hear since the 90s, since Bush and the Clintons. So without further ado, I want y'all to hear this. Y'all going to be shocked. Yes, you're right. Fukushima bombs are coming. That's what's happened to Oregon. We had a 5.3 on the Richter scale today. Santa Maria. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's close. This is actually live in Yosemite. If you know where that is. It's a beautiful park. Beautiful.
Thank you, everybody.
When a president speaks like that, whether you hate him or you like him, whether you think he is dumb or clever, these are serious words. More specific, this is why you need to take these words seriously. Numerous amount of times during the Obama administration, even during the Bush administration, American troops have been training on U.S. soil. They have been preparing for a national crisis. And here we are in 2017. President Trump is now saying this is the calm before words, the storm, whether you like it or not, the storm is coming. Because each president that came, they are giving you a hint. In other words, you are seeing a forecast. You are seeing the signs. Now these signs of the approaching storms get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, Donald Trump, here he is. What have we seen so far? We have seen signs that are pointing to a dreadful time in the future of America and of the whole world. We hear rumors and threats of wars.
Hi. So if the prescription prices went up, I think I would scream. It's a really messed up system.
I believe everything's going up.
I'm Janet Napolitano, Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Homeland Security begins with hometown security. That's why I'm pleased that Walmart is helping to make our communities more safe and secure. If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately. Report suspicious activity to your local police or sheriff. If you need help, ask a Walmart manager for assistance. Thank you for doing your part to help keep our hometowns safe.
There's been something that began to happen and
I was thinking the same thing. You're probably right. Well, I mean, I just called out Max the other day. If you don't know who Max is, I'm not talking about Mad Max, the movie. I'm talking about Maxine Waters. That's a Republican and Democrat.
as of late, and it's only worsening and worsening as time goes by. Because the government is shutting down Walmarts all across the United States of America. Walmart has been working with the government since before 2008. They receive billions of dollars from the government.
Well, you know what Jones said? She said Michael, as in Michelle Obama, is a man too. Which we've seen that, for crying out loud. We're seeing her scratching her junk all over the place.
So that they will go and expand all across America and to buy other smaller companies and take over. That's they were given that. In fact, here's something interesting about Walmart. Let's take that word Walmart, rearrange it so that Mart becomes first and Wall becomes last. So we get Mart Wall, correct? Yes. Now, let's take that word wall and let's rearrange it backwards. What do we get? Law. In other words, we got Mart.
Yes, that's right, James. That is right. Everything's been going on since Civil War. Then we've had like 4 martial laws, and we're talking about this right now, folks. Get ready, guys. I'm telling you right now, from God is my witness, we are about to have a war here in the United States for the first time ever. I promise you, we bullied too many countries, folks. Russia's been talking to China. China's been talking to Russia. Russia's been talking to this other country. Russia's been talking to none other than the Nazis. They're everywhere, guys. We look like Braun Strowman versus every country. And if you don't know who Braun Strowman is, it's the big gigantic guy that's on WWE, and they've been picking on him 1 out of all 7 guys or 8. That's what it reminds me of. And WWE's been trying to give you signs of what's gonna happen to the United States in their storylines.
Law. What's the obvious? Do you not see that it says martial law right in front of your eyes? Walmart is simply martial law in reverse. That is how these secret societies work.
What have I been teaching y'all? By the way, thanks for the 7 likes. What have I been teaching y'all, folks? Reverse psychology. Everything's reversed. Even martial law with Walmart. It's all together, folks. Seriously.
They are telling you the truth in plain sight. The question is, will you be able turned into what appears like this.
This resolution is a total rewrite of the War Powers Clause of the United States Constitution. Let's be clear about that. It is essentially a declaration of international martial law, a sweeping transfer of military power to the president that will allow him or her to send U.S. troops almost anywhere in the world for almost any reason with absolutely no limitations.
Speaking of that, guys, I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but FEMA just ordered more coffins for California. I just seen them going down the street or down the road just the other day, coming from Georgia to Alabama, and then they're heading toward California. Thought you might want to know that FEMA robbed my area in West Virginia after our major flood. Yep. I heard about that. I'm telling you, y'all need to be 100 miles inland is what I heard. 100 miles inland. But California and Phoenix, Arizona, and Oregon and Utah is gone. That's all I can say. Like I said, I'm close to being gone, but I'm probably going to get to see the beach where I'm at. From Montgomery down, Alabama will be gone. Mississippi, total just gone. Parts of Georgia gone. The whole thing of Florida gone. The East Coast only has 6 years. We're just waiting on the go-ahead of Russia taking down the West Coast, and it's coming, guys. It's coming. There's no doubt it's coming. They're waiting on the volcano to erupt, I think, first. And then, no, I think the earthquake happens first, is what I heard. And then the volcano. And then all hell's going to break loose. We're going to feel it on the East Coast, is what they're saying. You're going to feel it. I just hope your house is sturdy and you're not in a flimsy house.
I'm at the neighborhood Walmart in San Jose, California. This is what it has become. I did not want to believe it, but it's happening. Does this look like your friendly neighborhood Walmart to you? No. Anyone who knows anything about jail or anything about that?
Speaking of, the canisters that y'all been seeing, it looks like dumpsters, has missiles in them. I don't know if y'all knew that. They're coming from NATO. Something's coming, guys, because Russia has been shooting asteroids out of the sky, left and right. They just had one almost hit us last night. Another one's supposed to get real close to us as we get to see Wormwood in 2 weeks, if the weather permits it, and if these volcanoes don't erupt and we can't see it. That's what I'm concerned about. I think that's why they're covering everything up. I'm telling you, we've had over 16 volcanoes erupt in the world. We've got 10 more to go, and 2 new ones that's coming out of nowhere. Yes, Wormwood. Now, I don't call it Nibiru because that's a CIA operative word. If you hear any YouTube channel say Nibiru, that's a CIA operative word, and that is actually the red dragon that you've been seeing in the sky. Okay? The red dragon is a big, gigantic satellite that looks like a planet. That is from none other than China. China is the one is using that satellite to turn the Earth toward the left. And that's what's happening right now. And that's why we're having crazy times and days and nights mixed up. And believe it or not, when they turn this thing upside down on us, folks, remember, just remember day after tomorrow.
security guard told me if I do,
Yes, our seasons are displaced. Who's ever heard of having tornadoes in summertime? We're about, let's see here. This is April, May, June, July. 4 months off, folks, from tornado season. Who's ever heard of tornadoes in the summertime? I haven't. I never heard of it. I used to chase tornadoes with Jerry Tracy. So, yeah, the Bible mentions this. Really? Interesting. I've got bad eyes, so I have to listen to somebody. And I thought I was listening to a good preacher named Paul Begley, but he's ruined us. He has ruined us big time. I mean, seriously.
links up to the San Jose Police Department, and they will come here and arrest me. That's kind of weird for a Walmart that's not in use.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You know what I heard? Mama. I'm going to call you Mama. Mountain Mama, right? What I heard is, and I'm going to be honest with you, we could have problems on, like, planting if this happens. Like, if you plant the wrong time, good grief, that's going to be a headache. You know what I mean? Because we're used to, fall to be from September all the way to, October or November. And the thing is, golly, they're talking about, and I mean, guys, hunker down. We're going to have a freezing winter. Okay? I just hope y'all are ready, because we're running out of time, guys. December, Obama's calling for guns confiscation. And then in 23 months, well, we're almost up to 22 months. These months are going so fast. Martial law will be in effect. Martial law will be in effect. So remember that. I want y'all to write some of this stuff down that I'm telling y'all, because I'm not trying to scare you. I just want y'all to be ready, because nobody's telling it like I am. I've noticed. Only Kevin Shipp, Edward Snowden, and John Moore is. I mean, we're the 4 Ninja Turtles, I guess. Kevin Shipp is your Leonardo, and Raphael is Edward Snowden, and I'm Michelangelo, and the other one is Donatello. That's the way I look at it. And I wish there was more people like us out there. I'd only see 4. The sergeant report got reported, kicked off, and now he's back. Thank God, he was telling the truth. A lot of channels are left that's telling the truth. I mean, Alex Jones got sold out during the Syria war. I mean, the Syria bombing. And then we lost him. Let's see who else we lost. We lost Bpearthwatch. I knew the signs when he was doing the Fox app on the weather. By the way, this kid, Weather Hub TV, he is good, guys. And I don't know if he's 13 or 14 or what, but this kid is good. And I think he's Hispanic, but he talks American, and he's good. Try to get to him. Into Thin Air is a good station. He's the one that called it on the earthquake. So did I, but USGS called it, and it's supposed to have been a 6.0, but they dropped it down to 5.3 in Oregon today, folks. San Diego supposed to have been a 5.0, and it was a 4.6. So USGS is dropping it down on purpose, because they don't want you to know the truth. So I just want y'all to know that. Dabo 777, you do not want to listen to him. He sits there and says food is being recalled. He needs to say the truth. The food is being dropped down in the ground to the elites. He needs to know. He needs to tell the truth. He don't have the balls like I do. But the Ritz crackers are not recalled. I'm eating them right. I've been eating them with tea. So nothing's wrong with the Ritz crackers, folks. Yeah, we're gonna have to, Mountain. You're right. The only time we get tornadoes is summertime. Yeah, you're right. It's blowing me away because, like I said, by the way, Las Vegas is being set up to be destroyed by tornadoes. Get ready, Las Vegas. They're going to try to create a F6. And it's funny. It's a movie called F6, Destruction of Tornadoes or something. I don't know. But get ready for that. China's going to come after that land. The whole Midwest is gone, guys. The Midwest is China's right now. In the next 6 years, it's going the East Coast will be China. So y'all got 6 years to get ready, East Coast. And let's go to a little bit of NASCAR here. Bubba Wallace, thank God you're okay. His brakes went out at Pocono and he went through the grass. And I didn't think he was, I thought he was dead because he never dropped his net. But thank goodness for you, man. I'm glad you're okay. If y'all don't know anything about NASCAR, that's Bubba Wallace. Hit hard today. But I predicted Kyle Busch winning, didn't I? I got that right. 22 wins this year in the fantasy because I told you NASCAR was fake. Sports is fake, folks. Y'all need to worry about surviving and getting ready for this. And another thing, we need to get your kids out of school. Either do me a favor, either put them in a homeschooling or teach them stuff yourself because we just found out that they're going to bring in pedophiles from prison. That's going to be your security guard. That's Donald Trump's plan. And they're going to bring in them drones. I would stop the political stuff, folks. Seriously. I'm about to stop talking about any of it. I'm just going to talk about what's going on with the fires and the news and everything because if you haven't seen them drones, something's up. Did you see them drones I put on Facebook, Mama? Anybody see them drones that I put on my YouTube channel? Y'all need to go look. I've only got 50 views. Yes. Okay. Yes, it is scary. Trying to warn everybody. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Y'all need to share these videos. If you care about people and your family and friends, you need to share these videos. I'm not asking for money. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm doing this because I care and I have a big heart. Probably the biggest heart online you'll ever meet. I'm not kidding, man. Y'all don't understand. I'm like Davey Allison. I'm going to win every race on the pole from Hueytown, Alabama. That's all I got to say. Terminator, come to life. Yep. And Optimus Prime, the Transformers, they've been calling them Transformers, guys. Ain't that some stuff? Who would have thought that? We got Transformers. I told my mom we were going to have Transformers taking our jobs when I was 3 years old, and she laughed at me. Guess who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? And the video that Burns put out there on me. I told him the Transformers were from China, and he makes a video about it and makes fun of me. We'll see who's laughing when. Oh, by the way, he's by you. He said he lives by you, Mountain Mama. I feel sorry for you. He's an idiot. And I busted his ass last night. I don't know if you've seen the video last night, but I blew up on every bully online. Every one of them. I like Nick Saban. What do we do? This is what Kevin Shipp said. You need to get at least 6 it's like a 6 platoon, like Patrick Swayze or the other Red Dawn movie. You need a team because you can't lose sleep. If you lose sleep, folks, you got to have people taking turns on watching the premises. You know what I mean? You've seen the vid? Okay. You need help. You need to get some honest people around you that's not on drugs, not doing the NWO drugs. Seriously, everything. Look, the medicine that you're taking is not working no more, guys. Y'all being controlled by the TVs, the television, and the pills that you're taking for your medication. Okay? That's where you're not waking up. I'm awake because I'm not doing any of that. Don't get me wrong, I did. And boy, did I snap out. I snapped out of it in 2014. Right after they cut people's medication down. After they cut it down, I woke up. So I want y'all to remember that. Anybody that's on the alcohol, you're drinking water, and they put some chemtrails in that, by the way. I thought you might want to know that. What's that? Michigan here. Who lives near me? A guy named Burns that likes to make fun of people, and he's saying that I'm crazy, and I'm saying that I'm fear-mongering, and I'm scaring people away, and that, stuff like that. Local community of self-sufficient fighters and patriots. That's good. They're going to use the U.S. Postal Service and the and Amazon and UPS. He's just a hater. Well, he's only got 38 subscribers, but if you don't cut the videos off, he's not going to have a YouTube channel to even spitting. I'm just telling you right now, the bullying's over, and all I have to do is give one phone call to a guy that works at NSA, and they have drones too. He said they are really killing people with drones. Just like at the parking shooting, and Cruz was being bullied because he was a Mexican, folks. And he threatened somebody online, and the ones that he threatened, the drones killed. I thought you might want to know that. And it for a couple of weeks now, probably a couple of months now, but I don't think it's sinking in your head yet that these killer drones are out there taking out bullies. So, this is what I want y'all to do, ladies. If you're getting a man from another country, say, oh, wait a minute. Wait, I got you a video I want you to see, honey. You sexy thing, you. And I want you to show them the video that I sent y'all on Facebook of the killer drones. Okay? And I guarantee you the man is going to stop. I don't guarantee you. I know they're going to stop. That's going to stop big time. Let's keep on.
Seeing with your own eyes is a Walmart that has been turned into a prison-like place. That's a prison. But the interesting thing is it's empty. No one is there. But they do have cameras all over the place. So what exactly are they preparing for? Well, they are preparing.
What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Michael Dudas. How's it going, buddy? We're in Yosemite live in California. This is a fire that the China drones are hitting. They want their land. Obama gave the land to them in 2016 before he left office. Actually, it was July of 2016 when he signed the executive order. I'm doing all right, man. But y'all need to suit up. Just like Rowdy Piper said. Get you some bubble gum and get your shotgun and kick ass. Because I'm like Tony Stewart and they're Joey Logano. I'm going to bust their ass.
Preparing for an approaching storm in which they are going to have to round up people and put them in these facilities, these unoccupied facilities at the moment. Now, there have been also military trucks, military vehicles that have been spotted in Walmarts across America. But don't believe me, please don't believe.
By the way, he's right. But the military vehicles are not for our military guys. They're going to be somewhere else in a decoy. All of our troops are going to be leaving the United States, folks. On purpose. This is set up. This is set up. They even didn't even... Obama signed the executive order on... Yes, Mountain. You got it. They signed the executive, and I'm going to send you some videos of on Facebook Live for free because I don't want to get striked. Because you see how I'm doing it. I'm doing this for free, folks. I'm doing this for free. Freedom. Let freedom ring. Like that song. But, look, I don't have nothing to lose. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not married. My girl passed away last year. I am here, balls to the wall, and I'm like Gravedigger. And I am Dennis Anderson, and I'm driving the monster truck all over the NWO. Come on. I can hear you now. I can hear you singing it now. Bad. Bad to the bone. From Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Dennis Anderson. Right?
Look at these images for yourself. Look at these videos for yourself.
Or, I'm Goliath and you're Kit. You might want to get Bonnie from the desert because... I'm going to destroy you.
What are you seeing? Am I lying to you? Is this a conspiracy theory? This is not a theory, this is a fact. It is a conspiracy, but it's not a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is this. These people, they are way ahead of us. They can give us hints here, and they can make us all look in one direction and make us think this is when it's going to happen. This is the time. This is when it's going to happen. And then they'll change their plans. And this is to see how people respond to these kinds of situations. And remember, these people in the government, they have agents who are also in the opposition side. They've got agents in the conspiracy community, more agents than you think. This is controlled opposition. These false alerts are to create an atmosphere of the boy who cried wolf. In other words...
Speaking of, if you got a Donald Trump or a Hillary Clinton or Obama t-shirt, take it off. Antifa is targeting people at night, kidnapping them, making them as prostitutes, and killing the gay people, raping the gay people. I told you nobody was safe with these Antifas. They've been trained by ISIS, by the way. I don't know if you knew that or not. Our ICE agents are Antifa. Makes sense. Remember the lady that got run over by the Dodge Charger last year? She had a heart attack. She didn't get run over. I just wanted you to know that. The news lied. She had a heart attack. He didn't run over. Y'all are being lied to. The Dylan Roofer, he didn't shoot you. He didn't shoot that church up. It was drones. The Texas shooting in the church last year, around September, I guess, during football. And he was talking about kneeling down the flag and all that other crap. We haven't heard about that no more. No more kneeling the flag. I guess that's over. A couple of years ago, they were talking about the clowns. I want y'all to be ready. The clowns may come back since they did the stupidity of the movie It. And you've seen what I did on that one on my YouTube channel. So just remember that. I want y'all to remember what I'm saying, because we need to have our eyes open. If you not noticed, all the cowards are not coming out to your neck, to your knees down to the ground. Every NWO is a coward. Like what they're doing in California right now. They know if your house is on fire, where you're going to go. You're going to go to the FEMA camp, right? You got to have that pharmacy medicine. You got to have that food and water because you was not ready for it. They had a plan, guys. And I know what their plan is. But y'all need to wake up. This right here, this is just the tip of the iceberg, what they're going to do. You ready for what they're going to do in Colorado? Avalanches. They're going to use avalanches. People's houses are going to go down in Colorado. Parts of Colorado is gone from this. But some of the Colorado is not. So remember that, folks. I want you to remember what I'm saying. We have to work together as a team. Black, white, Hispanic, Muslim. Yes, Muslim. Muslim was made fun of from our government from the 9/11 attacks. Oh, who did it? Osama bin Laden ain't even a real person. He's a guy with a beard they put on him, and they put makeup on him. He was an actor. James Comey, actor. Everybody in Washington, D.C. that y'all are watching on that stupid court shit is but an actor. You think you're really going to see the CIA and the FBI doing this? No. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, folks. And I know y'all are not. Or y'all wouldn't be on here. So I want y'all to remember this, folks. We are under siege, just like the movie Steven Seagal. Just like the movie Die Hard. Just like the movie Terminator. Just like the movie RoboCop. Cops, if you're out there, quit groping women. I've got videos. I've seen what's going on. Quit groping women. Quit picking them off. I seen you pull over a chick last night, and she had a moped on her truck and a bunch of stuff. Looked like she was moving to place, and you pulled her over because she covered the freaking tag. All you had to do is stop her, and look at the tag, write it down, and see if she's okay and everything. No, you wanted to get her out of the car and feel her boobs. And I'm going to tell you right now, officer, God knows what your name is, RoboCop's about to take your job. Do you really want to lose your job? Do you really want to lose your food? Do you want to lose your water? Do you want to be homeless like everybody else is right now? Do you? Officer from Ohio State Trooper? How about the one that was filling her up? She said, hold on, I want to take a video of this because you're filling me up. Like I have guns on my breasts. That's what she said. The sexual harassment. No wonder women don't want to be with you. You don't know how to respect women. But I'm telling you right now, it's all set up. Reverse psychology. Because it's easy pickings when martial law happens. You need to be with a man, women. You do. If you don't, You listened to the government and you were brainwashed. What did God say in the Bible? I'm not calling you out, gays. I'm not. But if you not heard this, Obama killed them people in Orlando with drones. Yes, it was drones, folks. Every shooting that has happened in the last 10 years has been drones. Well, actually, last 17 years has been drones, even the 9/11 attacks. I don't know if you knew that or not. I guess you wanted to go and, I don't know, read a book and watch Pinwheel or something. They used to watch or something. I don't know. I mean, quit it. Quit it. Quit the crap that I'm seeing on Facebook. Threatening people online. Stop it. Before the drones kill you. The killer drones are nothing to play with. They're faster than a human being. Did you not see that guy? He was trying to grab at one, and that thing just went backed up. Like, psych, you're not coming after me. And nobody's even driving it. That's the scary part. That's when I start singing AC/DC, Who Made Who? You know that song? Who made who? Who made you? That song, that movie, Maximum Overdrive. We're going right back to that movie again. By none other than Stephen King. Think about it, guys. I'm so glad I got to watch some movies. I don't watch them no more. I got into that It movie because I wanted to see them kids kill him, and they didn't kill him. They're going to have a second chapter, which I don't think we'll see the second chapter because I think it'll be already in the water. California will be in the water. What's wrong, Les? Leah? You shocked? What's wrong? You shocked? How about Knight Rider? How about that one? In the 80s. Hey, kid. Wait a minute. Let's talk to my watch that we got now. Hey, kid, come and get me. I believe The Simpsons was trying to tell you that one. Oh my God. Shocking, ain't it? How about this one? Find what decent? Leah? Shocking, ain't it? How about that? See, I want to be that guy that steals the tank from the United States of America. It was called the movie Tank, if you remember it, back in the 80s. And they stopped him at the border, if I don't remember correctly. He got pissed off because they took his Medicaid, his housing, his everything. Y'all remember that movie? Anybody remember the Tank? Old man was driving it. I done forgot what his name was, man. He's been in so many movies. Anybody know who I'm talking about? But yeah, you don't think the military's pissed off at our government? You don't think they're getting ready for this, folks? Oh, we got your back. We got your back. We got your back. Jason Aldean said, we got your back. Jason Aldean said, fuck you, NWO. When you shot at him in Las Vegas, I've never seen a big man run fast as I ever seen on that stage in September. Who remembers that? Anybody remember that? Anybody remember them shootings? Well, really, it was drones hitting people with explosives. But hey, I'm just a man talking about conspiracies when anybody that says conspiracy is a pedophile. There's your reverse psychology. Who's been talking about conspiracies? Not us. It's been our government. Clinton, Hillary Clinton, that raped a 13-year-old in the 80s. Bill Clinton, that raped a 13-year-old in the 80s. Trump, that raped his daughter, which I have a feeling his daughter's going to kill him. Or maybe a drone's going to hit him up in the forehead if he keeps on bullying people. Because guess who owns these drones? Guess who's controlling these drones, guys? I believe I said Prince Williams tweeted last year, everyone must die. What did I show you on my picture, on my Facebook, on my profile? Bullies are going to die. Who do you think the bullies are, folks? The United States of America, because they're stupid mouths. They're opening their mouth too much. Thank you, Leah. Leah, I swear I worked with a girl named Leah at Sloss Frat Furnace, and I don't even think she was from Birmingham. I think she traveled, and I don't know if you're her or not, but she was cool as hell. Leah. All right. Xena. If you remember the show Xena, they're calling Planet X, Xena. How about that one? Planet X is Wormwood, folks. Does that make sense? August 21st of last year, it went across the United States in a diagonal area of the United States from Oregon, where the earthquake happened today. The reason I came on to tell you this, all the way over to South Carolina, to Georgia. And we will see it again. And guess what? 6 more years. Why are you messaging me right now, Rain? Do you not see me on live? Why is people... That is so ridiculous. I know it ain't his fault. I don't think everybody's getting my messages. Follow me first on Facebook and you will get my YouTube live messages. That's how I do it. I follow people first and that's how I get my YouTube. I think that's a smart way to do it. The only way you're going to is to follow me, because if you don't have a city and a state and your channel looks fake, you're never coming on my YouTube channel or coming on my Facebook. You'll be just following me, and that's it. Because I don't talk to strangers. My mom and dad taught me that. Actually, I talked to a lot of strangers. Y'all are a bunch of them on YouTube. I don't know if you're a woman or a man, but hey, nice to meet you. I know Lisa's a man. I mean, a woman. I know Amy's a woman. I know Austin is a man from Louisiana that needs to get out of the... Good God Almighty. You're about to get trained. I mean, destroyed by hurricanes. After this dust storm settles from the Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf, all the way from Africa, this dust storm is coming from Africa and it's going right around toward California. Okay? If it does not, if it calms down, folks, get ready. I just heard a disturbing number when the hurricanes are going to start up really bad, and it's next month. Next month. It's supposed to have been this month, but the dust storm crushed the hurricanes. But after that dust storm is over, get ready, guys. It's going to be like a herd of cattle. And just like last year. And y'all don't understand. The hurricanes are going to be later this year because our seasons have changed. Remember that. We could go into hurricanes all the way through October. Nope, not me. I'm cool, though, LOL. Whereabouts you live in Michigan? I had a friend of mine with my boss, ex-lover, whatever you want to call her. I did everything for her, but whereabouts do you live? You live close to Brad Kozlowski and Brad Kozlowski. He lives in Michigan. She had a crash today. I'm gonna finish this video. Then I'm gonna let y'all go. I know it's 10:08 at night. It's almost over. I want y'all to finish this. Only 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. And y'all share this. I love every one of y'all. Check it out. Get ready. A storm's coming. Martial law and ICE agents, aka ISIS.
It is to create an atmosphere that will lead people to become calm before the storm. What I'm saying is, if you keep throwing false alerts to people and you keep giving them dates and you keep telling them this is what's going to happen, this is when it's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, and you get them every time and only to disappoint them, only for them to realize that, there's no such, you've been playing us all along with all your conspiracy theories. Eventually, they get to the point where they are angry and they say, listen, we don't believe this garbage anymore. There is no such thing as martial law that will ever be declared, at least not in our lifetime. The economy will not collapse, not at least in our lifetime. All things are going normal. Leave us be. Once they get to that point, they accept that they are going to be okay. And tomorrow, you should not worry about tomorrow. Which means they enter a state of the calm before the storm. Because a storm is going to come and sweep them off without them being aware of it. Now, as of late, major organizations such as the World Health Organizations and the United Nations and many other worldwide organizations, they have been promoting or pushing for this peace and safety, peace and security thing. That should ring a bell to many of you, especially for you who are Christians out there. If this does not ring a bell to you, there's a problem. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. The fact of the matter is this: we are living in fearful and dreadful times. And no, make no mistake, this is not a doomsday message. This is a message of hope. This is a message that will remind you, in case you forgot. This is to remind you, we are near the end of time. We are here at the closing of time. We are the privileged generation that get to witness the second coming of Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. These are dreadful and fearful times. Decades ago, it was very rare to see more than one Category 5 storm. However, in today's times, that is a myth, because now it is normal for people to see multiple Category 5 storms take place within only a span of weeks and wreak havoc on different parts of the world. Yet people are sleeping. While these are taking place, you are seeing earthquakes. The earth itself is in pain. The fish of the sea, the birds of the heavens, the beasts of the field are all being taken away. Yet, many of you are not paying attention to the signs. Terrorism is spreading across the world like wildfire.
terrorism is spreading like wildfire because of none other than George Soros and the 13 world banks that wants to be a bitch and pay people off to kill people, just like Hostile.
Fear is striking people. Hatred and envy is moving like wildfire across the world. Corruption is being promoted and pushed in the media. That is what you are being.
Hold on. Corruption by the media, by the governments pushing the media to do it. That's what we need to say. And we need to quit worrying about Peter Pan and Disney because they're a bunch of pedophiles.
Entertainment, doctrines of demons. You are being indoctrinated into the doctrines of the occult. Homosexuality is spreading like wildfire all across the world.
Hold on. The reason homosexuality is spreading like wildfire because George Soros paid the government to do it. George Soros is none other than a Nazi from none other than not Russia. Well, let's just say that he was a sidekick for none other than Hitler. See where I'm coming from? Now, he moved from the Nazis to the EU. And now I'm hearing the EU wants to kick him out. Look at that. Is that a helicopter? Is that a drone? No, that's a helicopter. Wow. Okay. Shoot. Looks like they just cleared out a little bit of that land there. Or is that a new area? But, yeah. Y'all don't understand. The 13 world banks that you put your money in the bank at, which I think you need to start putting your money in a safe. Your gold, you need to start getting gold ready. Start getting your pennies, your nickels, your dimes, everything. Go back to your money because when they cut the lights out on you, well, not they. And it won't be an EMP, okay? The asteroid hits the satellites. Down goes the power, okay? They're not telling y'all the truth. We got artificial asteroids being made by China, and they're already up in the air. And it's supposed to be by 2021 when it hits the satellites. I thought y'all might want to know that. Shit's about to hit the fan, guys. I'm telling you, folks, it's about to get ugly. And what if the earthquake happened right around the time when Wormwood showed up last year in August? August 21st is when it happened. But it's something y'all could think about. I mean, it's coming, guys. It's coming. Look at the earthquakes that's happening on the West Coast. Today was over 70,000 earthquakes on the West Coast from Hawaii all the way from the Ring of Fire. That would be Oregon and California. Yeah. So something big's about to happen. The Ring of Fire is about to. Yeah. We're about to go in a loop on the West Coast. And if you think, oh wow, I'm on the East Coast, I don't really care. If you think that's gonna not hurt you, oh, just wait till the earthquake hits, and then the gas prices go up all the way to $20 a gallon. Then we'll see if you listen then. I bet you will. I bet you'll be like, holy crap, I can't afford that. That's their goal. Their goal for you to stop driving. They don't want you to be outside so you won't see Wormwood coming. Do you see where I'm coming from, folks? They don't want you to see what's coming. Because they're jealous. They're upset that the man is about to come and whip them hard.
question for you. Can you now, my brother, my sister, can you see the signs of the times? No, not yet. We are hearing of wars and rumors of wars spreading like wildfire all across the world. All of these things are happening at the exact same time in different parts of the world. Nowhere is safe anymore. Yet, my question still remains the same. Can you see?
Oh my God. Breaking news, guys. Oh my God. They just shot a girl exercising at a exercise park. And it was not a shotgun. It wasn't a gun. It was a drone, guys. She must have bullied somebody online in Birmingham. Wow. That's big. That's big right here on live TV. It was an African American, 16 years old. Wow. That would tell you to shut up online.
Your own eyes, the signs of the times. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift your heads, for your redemption drawing nigh. Ladies and gentlemen, you can either be wise or you can be a fool. There are only the two. You cannot be halfway between a wise man or a foolish man. You are either hot or you are cold. There is no such thing as being neutral. If you are neutral, you are a fool. The Bible says that the foolish man says in his heart, there is no God. And these same foolish people, they profess themselves to be wise. And the Bible also says that while professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. And that's where evolution comes into play as well. This is spreading around the world like wildfire. Listen to what the Bible says about these people. Because that, when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
Amen. Not a lot left time, folks. Not a lot of time. If you like this video, share, like, and subscribe. And tell me if I'm doing a good job, because I'm doing this for free for y'all. I noticed a lot of people backed out. I guess they were scared. It's okay. The ones that scared are the ones that will die first. Y'all have a nice day. I appreciate y'all coming. We will be back tomorrow for WWE Women's Evolution Tournament. I love you all. Be safe. And show these people what California's going through right now, because you could be next. East Coast, I believe you got 6 more years.